Welcome back to Luke Lawson Plays. Today we are diving back into A Flame in the Flood. It was a game that I played when my channel first came on, and I did a multi-part playthrough of this story, but I was not very well versed in all things audio. I'm still learning. Every day I learn new things that will improve my videos and make them a little bit better, but the original series was something of a struggle bus, kind of like me and these wolves. We're gonna move on. We're just gonna pretend like that never happened. We're out. One of the things that I loved about this game was the exploration aspect. If you're not familiar with it, it is a semi-open world survival adventure with you and your dog and this raft made of things you just happen to find along the way. I absolutely loved this game when I was doing that original series. I haven't put a lot more time back into it, so I physically just picked right back up where we were. That original setup that I did, yep, saw that coming. The original setup that I did, it wasn't that it was a bad game. I did poorly with it because my audio was so low that you couldn't hear my voice in any way, shape, or form. It was just, I didn't do the game justice. It's certainly not the justice that it deserved. It was a good learning experience, but it didn't let you, the viewer, or those 6 people that watched it, really get a good sense of what the game is and what it's capable of being. So we're diving back in. You can see we're at 15.4 miles, and it is day 16. What that essentially means is when the game kicked off, dog brought me a bag, we become fast friends, I jump in my raft, and we start heading down the river. The story is very, I don't know, it's a lot of holes in it. You set off down the river and you can tell that everything is semi-destroyed. There's not a lot of people still around anymore. There's not a lot of civilization that really exists. You really just have you have a lot of discovery in front of you. One of the things that you initially come across is an old radio, and that radio is doing some sort of signal that, if you're a Walking Dead fan, is kind of reminiscent of Terminus. So there's a location where everybody is gathering, and it's a safe haven, and it's kind of this mysterious come to us type thing. Well, you don't know where you're supposed to go, you just get bits and pieces of the signal as you're traveling down the river. Well, right before this episode, so at the end of the earlier series, we come across this kind of a dam of sorts. Crazy old man's living there, blocking the path. We do a couple quests for him, and at the top of his island there was a radio tower that gave us the location of the origin point, I should say, of the actual radio signal. And it's from a place called the Angel Yards. I'm looking at bows and arrows. It's called the Angel Yard. And in that, we don't know where Angel Yard is, but you can only go one direction on the river. So we're just going to keep floating up the river. It is a survival crafting style game. So as you can see here, these are the things that I could potentially make if I had enough items, which I don't. But I'm looking to see what I need for a snare. We need some braided cord, and so to make the braided cord, I'm pretty sure that I need some dandelions or cattails, possibly just cattails. But yeah, definitely not dandelions, but I can eat those. Now, the sad thing is, I think I hear a boar over there. I had a bunch of cattails and I ate them because I was on the verge of, I definitely hear a boar. We're out. Okay, so if you watched the previous series, or if you've played the game before, you'll know that I struggle substantially. We're just gonna gather and go, pick and run, I struggle with the boars. They have a tendency to kill me very, very frequently. And yes, there's a way to kill them, and I can build a trap, and yes, I know all of these things if you're saying them to yourself, but I also struggle with doing them in an appropriate manner. So, for now, not forever, but for now, we will just avoid him, and we're gonna get some rabbit. We'll make a spear trap too, just in case. Where we go? Yeah, okay, so this is a good thing. I didn't realize how useful the cattails really were, because that was 3 actual craftable items that opened up for me. So, as you can see, the game, it is... I love the art style, and it's a top-down, which I'm not real great at or enjoy very much, but this one has stuck with me so heavily, and I don't truly know what it was about it. I enjoyed the exploration aspects. The music was really cool. The crafting and gathering up the components is really fun. I probably most enjoyed the survival and the... I mean, you can be ill-equipped and you have to have the right clothing, and you can get parasites and you can get cuts and broken bones. So during those instances... Watch this rabbit. Oh, come on now. Get in there, rabbit. Rabbit. But during all those instances, you have to not only gather the proper components, but also have the necessary skills to be able to save yourself. You had nothing left to live for. Sorry, Mr. Rabbit. That's a single-use trap, by the way. Very disappointed. I've always wished that I could use them more than once. We're gonna catch another rabbit, to be completely honest. And that's simply because I can't, but I need it. I need one. I need to make a snare. Oh. I'm fresh out of saplings. Do I have any on the boat? I do. I do, sir. To the boat. Okay, so you have the ability to carry stuff on your personal inventory, which mine is most often maxed because I'm an absolute hoarder. You also can keep stuff on your puppy, and you can carry stuff around with you personally. So I try to, I don't know, keep everything. These type games are the bane of my gaming existence, simply because I always have more stuff than I actually need. But at least I'm prepared. I could get the scoots. It's a risk I'm willing to take. I'm getting hungry. I'm not myself when I'm hungry. Alright, we got some saplings. We can make a few more snares. We don't need that feather, so we're going to put it on the raft. Penicillin we don't need at the moment. We're going to put it on the raft. I now have some extra spots. And we're going to catch another rabbit. Then we can make a fire. Then we can eat these rabbits. And from there, I mean, really, we could do anything we wanted. I have the saplings now. Did anyone else happen to see what I was missing? Oh my gosh. Braided cord. What are those? So, we'll make another one. I mean, honestly, we'll just go ahead and make a few. We'll clear up some inventory space. Let's be smart about it. Make a snare. And go ahead and cast my snare here, because that seemed to work for us last time. They may not be foolish enough to snare themselves in the exact same location, but we can hope. We'll wait patiently. Waiting patiently. Little rabbit got scared. We'll go over here and see if we can gather some more goodies. I'm really scared for the boar, but I'm gonna go ahead and... Do I want to build a fire this close to... I mean, I don't, but I think I will anyway. Okay. Yeah, we will. Yep, it's getting dark. We'll make a fire. What just happened? I had... Oh my gosh. I could have swore I had what I needed to make a fire. This is most of my experience with this game, is jumping in and out. Old lumber, it's on the boat. Oh man. Okay, so we're gonna go back to the boat. We're gonna grab the lumber. Looks like there's a storm trying to come in. We're gonna cross our fingers that it doesn't show up. I can build a campfire when I'm at the boat, but I just want this. That's what I saw. Move. Put some old lumber in that tiny little backpack. Gosh. Well, there goes our hopes and dreams of getting a fire. No rabbit has gone into there yet. I feel like... Is there something in any of these? I can hear the boar. I can physically hear him probably hunting me, to tell you the truth. Can I craft any goodies at the workbench? I needed... I think it's an iron knife. Steel knife. Nuts and bolts. And a boar hide. Got it. Got it on the boat. It's kind of the Naruto run, except for she's got one arm up. Okay, nuts and bolts. Boar hide. Nope. Where's my boar hide? I has no boar hide. Oh, oh, I got one boar hide. Well, did I need two? Oh, it's magic. You know. Alright, workbench. Let me do great things with you. Now I feel like a champion. Steel knife. I don't even know. I remember at one point that I needed it for something, and that time has since passed. But if the opportunity arises in the future, I will absolutely be ready to steel knife something. I hear the boar and I just want to go to sleep. He does... Okay, so we know he'll run over here. We're gonna set up our boar trap. You guys are gonna see this thing in action. We're gonna scoot it up just a smidge. We know he ran through that way the first time. So we're gonna set this thing up, sneak over to the boar. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Get me, bro. Come get me. Nailed it. Oh, look at that. We'll take it all in the cattails. I know there was cattails here. Man, that felt good. That felt really good. Now, if there's another boar, we're going to be up a creek without a paddle or swimming trunks or anything. I think that was all we had. Still no rabbit. Let's build a fire. No, I can't build a fire. No, we'll eat it. Okay, campfire. Then we can cook our rabbit, skin the rabbit, eat the rabbit, you know, all the good rabbit things. I'm gonna punch something. Why don't I have a campfire? Oh, I got one. What am I just nuts? Let's build it right here by the premium gasoline. If I explode, I'm gonna blame it on Aesop. Okay, warm ourselves. We're gonna sit for a second. That'll dry me off. Cookie. We'll cook our yucca. We're gonna cook both yuccas because I'm crazy. We're gonna make some dandelion tea. Oh, it's all the water I have though. No, we're not gonna do that. Sorry. If we skin this rabbit, we'll get the hide, and we should get some more meat, but no, I don't want to cook the meat yet, but I would like to make some jerky. Because it'll actually last a little longer, like most jerky does, which is good, because raw meat has to be consumed a little more quickly. That was probably what I needed the steel knife for. We want to try it? Sure. And do I have anything for arrows? Feathers. Yeah, absolutely needed some feathers. They're on the boat. So we'll be okay. And we're gonna eat a little something. We'll eat the cooked meat first. I'm pretty sure I cooked some yucca. Yes. We eat the other one. Oh my. It's gonna get us fairly close to awesome. I know I'm thirsty. We'll drink the water. That should get us to 100. Oh yeah! Oh yes! So I'm fairly sleepy. I don't know how smart it is to sleep right here. We're gonna do it anyway. We'll just sleep for a bit. If I wake up and there's a boar or a wolf here, I am going to be absolutely livid. Still no rabbits in my snare. Yet. Keyword is yet. We're going to make another pass, see if there's anything else we can gather up. And... Whoa. So the alcohol, I mean, I think you probably can drink it, but its primary usage is to... garlic. Primary usage for the herd it, got us a rabbit, is to, you mix it with a bandage, and, no, what was it? You mix it with a rag, and then you actually get bandages. So, comes in really handy when you inadvertently hurt yourself. Are you joking right now? Let's give... No, we're gonna eat this. Probably could have used it in some sort of recipe. Might have been dumb. I've never really seen garlic before, which means it was probably something I should have kept. It is what it is. It's all over. We'll give jerky to puppers. We'll grab the rabbit. Did I get the rabbit? Yeah, I did. I feel like I should make some more jerky. No, we'll take the charcoal. Okay. Not a bad little stop. Only one dangerous enemy. Not a pack of wolves. I'm not sad about that. And we were able to gather quite a few resources. We're going to hop back on the raft and get back on our way down the river. I appreciate you guys watching today. I look forward to doing more of this game. I will just keep pressing forward. I'll drop in with you guys from time to time just so you can get caught up and brought up to speed on what grubs. Oh, fishing. Put it on my fishing pole so you can get caught up to speed and see where we're at, what's going on. Again, I appreciate you. If you have a little bit of interest, you can check out the first few episodes. I would suggest finding someone else on YouTube that has done it much better service than I did. You will have a far better time. but it will at least show you how much I struggled with learning and developing my character, figuring out what it takes to survive. It was a roughin', well, let me tell you. We're gonna get over here and dock so that I can get this thing parked. Appreciate you guys watching. I look forward to talking to you next time. If you want to see more of this, let me know. Or if you have any questions about the game or things I didn't cover, make sure and put them down in the comments, and I will do my best to provide you with additional knowledge. I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye-bye.